In the darkened alleys of Gotham City, a legend was born. A shadowy figure, draped in the cloak of the night, emerged from the ashes of tragedy. His name echoed through the city's underbelly. Batman. Bruce Wayne, heir to the Wayne fortune, witnessed the brutal murder of his parents as a child. Fueled by vengeance and a relentless pursuit of justice, he devoted his life to mastering both body and mind. Under the guise of the Bat, he became a symbol of hope for the oppressed. With technology, intellect, and sheer determination, Batman waged a solitary war against crime. The bat signal sliced through the night sky, a beacon calling him to action. Gotham, a city plagued by corruption, found solace in the mysterious vigilante who struck fear into the hearts of criminals. Yet, behind the cowl, Bruce Wayne grappled with the dual nature of his existence. Juggling the responsibilities of a billionaire playboy by day and a formidable crime fighter by night, he walked the razor's edge between darkness and light. In the silence of the Batcave, surrounded by the echoes of a tragic past, Batman endured. His indomitable spirit, a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity, continued to inspire a city desperately in need of a hero. And so, the legend of Batman endured, a testament to the enduring power of one man's quest for justice in the shadows. In the heart of Metropolis, the bustling city faced an unprecedented crisis. Lex Luthor had hatched a devious plan to unleash a powerful weapon that threatened to obliterate the entire city. As the ominous countdown began, panic spread among the citizens. Clark Kent, a humble reporter at the Daily Planet, sensed the impending danger. Swiftly slipping away, he transformed into Superman and streaked across the sky towards the looming threat. Racing against time, he confronted Luthor at the heart of the perilous device. A fierce battle ensued, with Superman deploying his extraordinary powers to thwart Luthor's destructive ambitions. Despite the villain's cunning traps and relentless attacks, the Man of Steel remained resilient. With a final burst of energy, Superman disabled the weapon just seconds before it could unleash devastation. Metropolis erupted in cheers as Superman emerged victorious, ensuring the safety of its citizens. With a humble smile, he returned to his alter ego as Clark Kent, resuming his role as the unassuming reporter. The city, once shrouded in fear, now basked in the reassuring glow of its superhero's triumph, reminding everyone that hope and courage could overcome even the greatest threats. In the heart of Central City, where seconds ticked away in the rhythm of urban life, Barry Allen lived an unassuming existence as a forensic scientist. Fate, however, had other plans for him. A thunderstorm crackled through the city one fateful night, coinciding with an experiment gone awry at SDAR Labs. Struck by lightning and bathed in a concoction of chemicals, Barry's mundane life was instantly transformed. He became the Flash, the fastest man alive, with the power to break the barriers of speed itself. As Central City's protector, Barry faced his fair share of adversaries. One day, a new threat emerged: Cicada, a metahuman with the ability to manipulate time. As timelines wavered and reality trembled, Barry pushed his speed to the limit. Racing against temporal distortions, he confronted Cicada in a cosmic clash. In the swirling vortex of speed, Barry harnessed the Speed Force, a cosmic energy that fueled his velocity. With a burst of lightning and a sonic boom, he shattered Cicada's temporal grip on the city. The citizens, unaware of the danger averted, continued their lives, thanks to the Scarlet Speedster's sacrifice. Yet, Barry's journey was far from over. With the hum of the cosmic treadmill echoing in SDAR Labs, he understood the responsibility that came with his extraordinary speed. The Flash, a beacon of hope in the face of temporal turbulence, remained vigilant, always ready for the next crisis that required his unmatched speed and unwavering determination. Once upon a time in the bustling city of New York, a quiet and unassuming scientist named Bruce Banner carried a secret within him. Bruce was a brilliant mind, but he harbored a unique condition that transformed him into a raging green behemoth whenever his emotions ran wild. One day, as Bruce was conducting an experiment in his laboratory, a sudden burst of gamma radiation triggered his transformation into the mighty Hulk. The laboratory crumbled, and the city trembled as the Hulk emerged, towering over the skyline. Amidst the chaos, a group of menacing villains saw an opportunity to wreak havoc on the city. Led by the cunning and power-hungry villain known as a leader, they aimed to exploit the Hulk's strength for their nefarious plans. As the villains unleashed their destructive forces, the Hulk, initially confused and disoriented, soon realized the danger posed by these malicious foes. With a thunderous roar, he leaped into action, smashing through obstacles and foes alike. The city streets became a battleground, with the Hulk relentlessly pursuing the leader and his gang. The battle raged on, buildings shook, and the ground quaked with each mighty step of the Hulk. Despite the odds stacked against him, the Green Giant fought with incredible strength and determination. Defending the city he inadvertently put in danger. In the midst of the chaos, the citizens of New York watched in awe and fear. Some saw the Hulk as a menace, while others recognized him as an unlikely hero. As the battle reached its climax, the Hulk, exhausted but victorious, stood tall amid the wreckage. The defeated villains scattered in his wake. With a momentary calm settling over the city, the Hulk transformed back into Bruce Banner. Grateful citizens approached him, realizing that sometimes even the most unexpected heroes emerge from the unlikeliest of places. And so, Bruce Banner, the unassuming scientist with an extraordinary alter ego, continued his quest for a cure, knowing that the world could rest a little easier, thanks to the incredible, unpredictable, and sometimes misunderstood power of the Hulk. In the bustling city of Starksville, Tony Stark, a brilliant and charismatic inventor, lived a life defined by privilege and success. However, his world took a drastic turn when he was captured by a terrorist group seeking his technological expertise. Forced to build a weapon of mass destruction, Tony instead crafted a suit of armor to escape his captors. This experience ignited a profound change within him. Returning to Starksville, he vowed to use his brilliance for the greater good. Embracing the identity of Iron Man, Tony dedicated himself to protecting the innocent. His high-tech suit became a symbol of hope as he faced various threats, from common criminals to powerful supervillains. Yet, beneath the sleek exterior, Tony battled his own inner demons, haunted by the consequences of his past decisions. As Iron Man, Tony Stark faced challenges that tested not only the capabilities of his suit, but also the resilience of his spirit. He grappled with the responsibility of wielding such power and the sacrifices it demanded. Alongside his loyal AI assistant, Jarvis, and a few trusted allies, Iron Man soared through the skies, a beacon of heroism in a world teetering on the brink of chaos. Ultimately, Tony Stark's journey as Iron Man was a testament to redemption and self-discovery. His evolution from a self-centered genius to a selfless hero showcased the transformative impact one person can have on the world when they choose to embrace the mantle of responsibility. And so, in the heart of Starksville, the legacy of Iron Man soared, leaving an indelible mark on the city and the world he swore to protect. In the majestic realm of Asgard, where the air crackled with the energy of gods, the mighty god of thunder found himself facing an unprecedented challenge. A dark force, unseen and malevolent, threatened to plunge the cosmos into eternal chaos. With his trusted enchanted hammer, Mjolnir embarked on a perilous journey across the 9 realms. As he traversed the cosmic expanse, he encountered fierce adversaries and overcame treacherous obstacles. Yet, the whispers of an ancient prophecy echoed in his ears, guiding him towards an ultimate confrontation that would determine the fate of all existence. In the heart of the cosmic storm, Thor confronted the embodiment of darkness, a formidable entity known as the Void Serpent. A battle ensued, echoing with thunderous clashes and the crackling energy of Mjolnir. Lightning danced across the heavens as Thor fought valiantly, channeling the power of storms to withstand the cosmic onslaught. As the battle reached its climax, Thor tapped into the depths of his divine strength. With a mighty roar, he summoned the power of the Bifrost, creating a dazzling vortex of colors that engulfed the Void Serpent. The very fabric of reality trembled as Thor harnessed the cosmic forces to seal the malevolent being away in a dimension beyond reach. With the threat vanquished, Thor stood victorious, his armor gleaming and Mjolnir crackling with residual energy. As he gazed across the cosmos, a sense of accomplishment and responsibility filled his heart. The realms were once again safe, thanks to the unwavering courage of the God of Thunder. And so, with a solemn nod to the stars, Thor returned to Asgard, the guardian of the 9 realms, prepared to face whatever challenges the cosmos might throw his way. The tale of his heroic deeds echoed through the cosmic winds, a testament to the indomitable spirit of a god who dared to defy the darkness and protect the realms from the brink of eternal chaos. Once, in the sun-dappled depths of the vast ocean, there lived a remarkable being known as Aquaman. He wasn't just a king ruling over the underwater kingdom of Atlantis. He was a guardian of the seas, a hero with an unbreakable connection to the ocean's wonders. One day, as the shimmering waves whispered tales of an impending danger, Aquaman felt a disturbance in the currents. A formidable threat, driven by darkness, was on the horizon. Determined to protect his realm, Aquaman embarked on a journey through the mysterious depths, accompanied by his loyal aquatic allies. As he swam deeper into the heart of the abyss, Aquaman discovered an ancient undersea civilization on the brink of collapse. The citizens were plagued by a malevolent force that sought to poison the vibrant coral reefs and extinguish the radiant life that flourished beneath the surface. With his trident in hand, Aquaman faced the adversary, a nefarious sea sorcerer who wielded the power of the abyss. A fierce battle ensued, with currents swirling and sea creatures joining the fray. Aquaman's unwavering determination and connection to the ocean allowed him to channel the might of the tides, ultimately vanquishing the dark threat. In the aftermath, the once threatened Inner-Sea Kingdom flourished with renewed life, and the grateful inhabitants hailed Aquaman as their true savior. With a regal nod and a glance to the horizon, Aquaman resumed his vigilant watch over the oceans, always ready to defend the wonders beneath the waves. And so, the legend of Aquaman continued to ripple through the depths, a tale of a hero whose heart beat in harmony with the eternal rhythm of the sea. In the heart of New York City, Peter Parker swung between skyscrapers, the rhythmic thwip-thwip of his web shooters echoing through the bustling streets below. As Spider-Man, he danced through the city with a unique grace, a guardian in the shadows. One evening, a distant cry for help caught Spider-Man's attention. He followed the desperate plea to find a group of kids trapped on a rooftop, surrounded by menacing thugs. Without hesitation, Spider-Man leaped into action. With acrobatic finesse, he swiftly disarmed the thugs and used his webbing to tie them up. The kids, wide-eyed and grateful, looked at their masked savior in awe. Spider-Man reassured them with a quick quip and a warm smile, reminding them that they were safe now. As he prepared to swing away, one of the kids, a wide-eyed boy named Timmy, mustered the courage to ask, "Why do you do this, Spider-Man?" Stopping for a moment, Spider-Man thoughtfully replied, "Because everyone deserves a hero. Even in the darkest corners of the city, there's someone watching out for you." With a final wave, Spider-Man swung into the night, leaving behind a symbol of hope and inspiration for Timmy and the rest of the city. The echoes of Thwip Thwip faded into the distance as Spider-Man disappeared into the urban labyrinth, always ready to answer the call of those in need. In the heart of Themyscira, the island paradise hidden from the eyes of the world, Wonder Woman, also known as Princess Diana of the Amazons, stood atop the cliffs overlooking the sparkling sea. The tranquil beauty of her surroundings, however, was disrupted by the distant echoes of a distress call. With a determined gaze, Wonder Woman leaped off the cliffs and soared through the skies, her golden lasso trailing behind her. As she approached the source of the disturbance, she discovered a small fishing village under siege by a group of marauders. The villagers, helpless and terrified, looked up with hope as the Amazonian princess descended from the heavens. Without hesitation, Wonder Woman engaged the attackers with her unmatched strength and grace. Her bracelets deflected bullets, and her iconic lasso bound those who sought to harm the innocent. With each powerful strike, she defended the vulnerable and upheld justice. As the last foe fell defeated, Wonder Woman turned to the grateful villagers, her eyes filled with compassion. She spoke of the importance of unity and understanding, urging them to build a world where kindness triumphed over cruelty. With a final nod, she ascended into the skies, leaving the village with a renewed sense of hope and the knowledge that, wherever there was darkness, Wonder Woman would be there to bring the light. Once upon a time in the bustling city of Fawcett, A teenage orphan named Billy Batson roamed the streets in search of his place in the world. Little did he know that his life was about to take a magical turn. One day, as Billy was being pursued by bullies, he found himself on a mysterious subway train. The train took him to the Rock of Eternity, where an ancient wizard bestowed upon him incredible powers. With a single word Shazam, Billy transformed into an adult superhero with an array of abilities. At first, Billy reveled in his newfound powers, flying through the skies and testing his super strength. However, he soon realized the gravity of his responsibility when an ancient villain, Dr. Thaddeus Savannah, emerged with his own dark powers. As Shazam, Billy faced challenges that tested not only his strength, but also his character. Alongside his foster family, he learned the true meaning of heroism and the strength that comes from embracing one's vulnerabilities. In the end, Shazam stood tall against the forces of evil, proving that a hero can come from the most unexpected places. The people of Fawcett came to see Billy Batson not just as a super-powered guardian, but as a symbol of hope, showing that courage and goodness can be found in the most unlikely of individuals. And so, the legend of Shazam continued to inspire the city, one lightning bolt at a time. In the heart of a bustling city, Captain America stood tall on a rooftop, shield in hand, watching over the citizens below. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm glow on the iconic red, white, and blue uniform. As the city's guardian, Captain America was always on the lookout for any signs of trouble. That evening, the city was unusually quiet, but Cap's instincts told him something was amiss. Just as he was about to descend from his perch, a distress call crackled through his communicator. A nearby research facility was under attack by a mysterious enemy. Without hesitation, Captain America sprinted across the city's rooftops, his shield glinting in the fading sunlight. Arriving at the scene, he found the facility engulfed in chaos. A group of high-tech mercenaries, led by a formidable adversary wielding advanced weaponry, threatened to seize valuable scientific data. With unwavering determination, Captain America leaped into action. His shield deflected energy blasts with precision, and his acrobatic prowess allowed him to swiftly navigate the chaos. As the battle raged, Cap's leadership inspired the facility's security personnel to stand firm against the onslaught. The mysterious leader, recognizing Captain America as a formidable opponent, engaged him in a fierce one-on-one duel. The clash of shields echoed through the facility, a symbol of the struggle between freedom and tyranny. Despite facing overwhelming odds, Captain America's indomitable spirit and unwavering sense of justice prevailed. As the defeated mercenaries retreated, the city's hero stood victorious amidst the ruins, ensuring the safety of the research facility and the invaluable knowledge it contained. With a nod of gratitude from the scientists and a reassuring smile for the citizens who emerged from hiding, Captain America returned to his post, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead in his never-ending quest to protect the world. In the dimly lit back alleys of Budapest, Natasha Romanoff, known as Black Widow, found herself entangled in a web of espionage. A mysterious informant had whispered about a hidden facility where a dangerous weapon was being developed, threatening global security. Clad in her sleek black suit, Natasha moved silently through the shadows, her senses alert. As she approached the facility, she encountered unexpected resistance from a group of highly trained mercenaries. Swiftly, she engaged in a choreographed dance of combat, her martial prowess evident in every move. Inside the facility, Natasha discovered a secret laboratory where a sinister organization was experimenting with a serum that could enhance human abilities. Determined to prevent this weapon from falling into the wrong hands, she fought her way through a maze of high-tech corridors. In a climactic confrontation, Natasha faced the mastermind behind the operation, a cunning adversary with a personal vendetta against her. The air crackled with tension as they exchanged fierce blows and witty banter, each trying to outsmart the other. With seconds ticking away, Natasha dismantled the operation, destroyed the dangerous serum, and apprehended the mastermind. As she made her escape, she gazed over the city skyline, the moonlight casting a glow on her determined face. Another mission accomplished, Black Widow vanished into the night, leaving only whispers of her presence behind. Once upon a moonlit night in Gotham City, the sleek and elusive Catwoman prowled the rooftops, her eyes gleaming with a mischievous glint. Clad in her signature black leather suit, she moved with unparalleled grace, a master of stealth. As the city slept, Catwoman found herself on a daring mission to retrieve a priceless jewel rumored to hold mysterious powers. The notorious jewel, known as the Midnight Gem, was hidden in the heavily guarded vault of a wealthy eccentric. Catwoman's nimble fingers skillfully bypassed security systems, leaving no trace of her presence. Yet, just as she laid eyes on the glittering prize, she heard the unmistakable click of a hidden camera capturing her every move. Catwoman smirked and whispered, "Looks like the end of the film." With a swift flip of the lid, she expertly disarmed the security system. The room plunged into darkness, and she vanished into the shadows. As she made her escape, Catwoman couldn't resist leaving the trademark calling card of sleek cat figurine perched on the windowsill. The city awoke to the news of the Midnight Gem's disappearance, and whispers of the elusive feline thief echoed through the streets. Catwoman, once again, had danced on the edge of danger and vanished into the night, leaving Gotham City in all of her daring exploits. The legend of the femme fatale with the feline grace lived on, reminding everyone that in the heart of darkness, the pier of justice would never fall away. Mystical enclave of Camartage, where reality bends and sorcery weaves through the fabric of existence. Dr. Stephen Strange, the Sorcerer Supreme, found himself facing an unprecedented threat. A rogue sorcerer, Mordo, fueled by resentment and misguided beliefs, had unleashed a dark force that threatened to unravel the very foundation of the multiverse. As Strange delved into the arcane, he discovered Mordo's plan to tap into forbidden dimensions, seeking power that could reshape reality itself. Racing against time, Strange harnessed the Eye of Agamotto, the Time Stone, to confront Mordo in a metaphysical battleground. A cosmic duel unfolded, with reality warping around them. Spells collided like celestial fireworks, each incantation a struggle for the fate of existence. Mordo, consumed by his thirst for power, underestimated the depths of the mystical arts that Strange had mastered. With a brilliant display of magical prowess, Strange outmaneuvered Mordo, trapping him in a pocket dimension where time stood still. As the rogue sorcerer vanished from the cosmic stage, the balance was restored. Dr. Strange, though weary from the cosmic ordeal, stood resolute. As the mystical energies settled, he surveyed the astral tapestry, knowing that the eternal struggle between order and chaos persisted. With a flick of his cloak, he returned to Camartage, the guardian of realms unseen, ready to face whatever mystical challenges awaited him in the ever-shifting cosmos. In the vast expanse of the cosmos, Carol Danvers, an Air Force pilot infused with extraordinary Kree powers, grapples with a mysterious past. Known as Verse, she serves in the elite Star Force, fighting for the Kree against the shape-shifting Skrulls. As memories from a previous life on Earth start to resurface, Verse embarks on a quest for self-discovery. With the help of Nick Fury, a young SHIELD agent, she unravels the truth about her identity and the hidden powers within her. The key lies in an experimental aircraft crash that changed her life years ago. This story unfolds with epic intergalactic battles, where Captain Marvel showcases her immense strength and photon-blasting abilities. Along the way, she learns the importance of embracing her true self and standing up against those who seek to manipulate her power. In a climactic showdown, Captain Marvel confronts the Skrulls and uncovers a plot that challenges her understanding of right and wrong. The tale concludes with Carol Danvers embracing her role as Captain Marvel, a beacon of hope across the cosmos, as she continues to protect the universe from threats unknown. In the heart of Star City, where shadows clung to the alleys like a second skin, Green Arrow, clad in his emerald attire, patrolled the night. His keen eyes scanned the urban landscape for any signs of trouble. Suddenly, a distress call echoed through the city's airwaves. A high-profile charity event was under siege by a notorious gang seeking to exploit the gathered elite. Green Arrow swiftly swung into action, his bow ready and quiver full. As he descended upon the scene, the criminals were caught off guard by the Emerald Archer's arrival. A symphony of arrows danced through the air, disarming the thugs with unparalleled precision. Green Arrow moved with a grace that defied the chaos around him, ensuring the safety of the event's attendees. The criminals, now facing an unstoppable force, scattered into the darkness. With the threat neutralized, Green Arrow vanished into the night, leaving the city to wonder about the enigmatic hero who emerged when darkness threatened to consume. Star City slept a little safer that night, knowing that the guardian archer watched over them, ready to defend against the shadows that dared to encroach upon their home. In the bustling city, Scott Lang, a skilled but down-on-his-luck thief, stumbles upon a mysterious suit with the power to shrink its wearer to the size of an ant while enhancing strength. Little does he know, the suit's creator, Dr. Hank Pym, has been searching for the right person to take on the mantle of AntMan. As Scott grapples with the newfound abilities and the responsibilities that come with them, he discovers a world hidden from the naked eye. With the guidance of Dr. Pym and his daughter, Hope, Scott embraces his role as AntMan to prevent the misuse of Pym's groundbreaking technology. This story unfolds with thrilling heists, miniature battles, and unexpected alliances. Alongside his trusty ant companion, Anthony, Scott faces a formidable villain who seeks to exploit the suit's powers for malicious purposes. In a climactic showdown, AntMan proves that even the tiniest hero can make a colossal impact, safeguarding the city and earning his place among the legendary Avengers. Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern of Sector 2814, stood atop the rocky cliffs of Oa, the home world of the Guardians of the Universe. The emerald energy of his power ring shimmered in the pale light of the moons. Hal gazed into the cosmic expanse, reminiscing about one particular mission that had tested not just his willpower, but also his compassion. On a distant planet in a far-flung galaxy, Hal had encountered a civilization on the brink of collapse. Their world was ravaged by environmental disasters, and the people were desperate for hope. Hal, driven by his sense of duty, worked tirelessly to harness the power of his ring to restore balance to their planet. As he soared through the skies, constructing barriers to shield cities from raging storms and using the ring's energy to purify polluted waters, Hal discovered that the real challenge lay in uniting the fractured society. He held meetings between warring factions, encouraging dialogue and understanding. Slowly but surely, the people began to see beyond their differences and work together for the greater good. In the end, not only did Hal manage to save the planet from imminent destruction, but he also instilled a renewed sense of unity and cooperation among its inhabitants. As he bid farewell to the grateful citizens, Hal realized that being a Green Lantern wasn't just about wielding a power ring. It was about inspiring hope and fostering compassion in the darkest corners of the universe. With a final glance at the distant stars, Hal Jordan, the fearless Green Lantern, took to the cosmic skies once more, ready to face whatever challenges awaited him in the name of justice and the indomitable power of the human spirit. In the heart of Harlem, Luke Cage patrolled the streets, a modern-day hero with unbreakable skin and a heart of gold. One day, as he walked through the neighborhood, he noticed a group of kids huddled around a community center, their faces filled with anticipation. Curiosity led Luke to investigate, and he discovered that the community center, a beacon of hope, was facing closure due to financial struggles. Determined to make a difference, Luke Cage organized a neighborhood fundraiser. His reputation as the hero of Harlem inspired local businesses, musicians, and residents to come together. The fundraiser became a celebration of community spirit, with live music, dance, and the unmistakable presence of Luke Cage himself. The news spread beyond Harlem, and even superheroes from other parts of the city joined in to support the cause. The community rallied, surpassing the fundraising goal and securing the future of the community center. Luke Cage's unwavering commitment to his neighborhood not only saved a vital institution, but also strengthened the bonds among the residents. As the sun set over Harlem, Luke Cage, surrounded by a grateful community, knew that true heroism wasn't just about stopping villains, but also about lifting up those around him. With a sense of pride, he continued his patrol, safeguarding both the streets and the sense of unity he had helped forge. Jessica Jones sat alone in her dimly lit office, nursing a glass of whiskey. The day had been long, filled with the usual mix of cheating spouses and petty theft cases. As she leaned back in her creaky chair, The door swung open, revealing a mysterious figure cloaked in shadows. The stranger, a middle-aged man with desperation in his eyes, pleaded for Jessica's help. He claimed his daughter had gone missing, and the police dismissed it as a runaway case. But something in his voice struck a chord with Jessica, a familiarity with loss. Reluctantly, Jessica agreed to take the case. Her investigation led her through the gritty underbelly of the city, uncovering a web of deceit and corruption. As she dug deeper, she stumbled upon a secret society with ties to powerful individuals. In a tense confrontation, Jessica confronted the mastermind behind the disappearance, using her quick wit and formidable strength. The missing girl was found, scared but alive. Justice prevailed, and Jessica Jones returned to her office, the shadows lifting momentarily from her haunted eyes. As she poured herself another drink, she couldn't help but reflect on the fragility of life and the constant battle against the darkness that lurked within and around her. This city may never know the unsung hero it had in Jessica Jones, but she continued her work in the shadows, a reluctant champion for those who couldn't fight for themselves. In the dimly lit city of Gotham, a mysterious figure emerged from the shadows, his face painted in a grotesque smile that sent shivers down the spines of those who crossed his path. They called him the Joker, a madman who found joy in chaos. One fateful night, as the city slept in uneasy tranquility, the Joker hatched a diabolical plan to unleash his unique brand of mayhem. Armed with a deck of playing cards, each containing a deadly surprise, he infiltrated the city's most secure facility, Arkham Asylum. His laughter echoed through the corridors as he danced his way past security measures, leaving a trail of confusion in his wake. The guards, perplexed by his unpredictable antics, were powerless to stop him. The Joker reveled in the absurdity of it all. Once inside the asylum, he sought out the one person who could challenge his twisted sense of humor, Batman. The Dark Knight, always one step behind, raced to confront the manic jester before his plan reached its climax. The Joker, perched on a rooftop overlooking the city, reveled in the impending chaos. He hurled his deadly cards into the night, each one triggering a series of explosions and releasing a cloud of Joker toxin. Gotham descended into madness as laughter and chaos filled the air. Batman arrived just in time to witness the bedlam, his stoic expression revealing the gravity of the situation. A battle of wits and fists ensued between the caped crusader and the clown prince of crime, each move more unpredictable than the last. As the minute hand ticked away, the Joker's laughter echoed in the chaos he had created. Batman, undeterred, fought to restore order to the city. The clash between order and chaos played out in a relentless dance, leaving the citizens of Gotham to wonder if, in the end, the line between hero and villain was as thin as a razor's edge. Once upon a chaotic night in Gotham City, Harley Quinn found herself bored and itching for some mischief. As she strolled through the dimly lit streets, her colorful pigtails bouncing with each step, she spotted a flyer for the city's annual villain variety show, Perfecto. She exclaimed, her mischievous grin widening. Harley immediately decided to crash the party. Dressed in her signature jester outfit and armed with her trusty mallet, she strutted into the venue with all the confidence of a queen. The spotlight hit her as she grabbed a microphone, and the room fell silent. With a devilish glint in her eye, Harley unleashed her manic energy, recounting a tale of chaos, mayhem, and a wild goose chase with the caped crusader. The audience was captivated by her unpredictable storytelling and infectious laughter. As she wrapped up her impromptu performance, the crowd erupted in applause. Harley took a bow, blew a kiss to her captive audience, and vanished into the shadows, leaving behind a room buzzing with excitement. Gotham City would never be the same again, thanks to Harley Quinn's one-woman show of madness and mayhem. And so, the night continued, filled with the echoes of Harley's laughter echoing through the twisted streets. In the heart of the Canadian wilderness, where the dense forests whispered secrets and the crisp air held a touch of adventure, a solitary figure moved with a grace that belied his rugged exterior. James Howlett, known to few as Wolverine, navigated the towering pines and shadowed valleys with an innate sense of belonging to the wild. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting hues of orange and pink across the sky, Wolverine found himself facing an unexpected challenge. A group of poachers, ruthless and armed to the teeth, had descended upon the tranquil landscape, seeking to exploit its treasures. Wolverine's senses heightened, his keen nose catching the scent of danger. Without hesitation, he leaped into action, claws unsheathed. The clash between man and mutant echoed through the trees, the poachers underestimating the fury that Wolverine could unleash. In the midst of the chaos, Wolverine's thoughts drifted to the endangered creatures he had sworn to protect. With enmeshed ferocity, he defended the vulnerable, dismantling the poachers' cruel operation. As the last adversary fell, defeated and demoralized, Wolverine's gaze shifted to the wounded animals. His eyes, once filled with rage, softened with a rare tenderness as he tended to their wounds. The moon ascended, casting a gentle glow upon Wolverine, now standing amidst the rescued creatures. A silent guardian, he vanished into the shadows, leaving behind a wilderness reclaimed, and a tale of a feral hero whose claws spoke louder than words in the fight for justice. In the heart of Hell's Kitchen, the city's grittiest neighborhood, Daredevil patrolled the streets with his heightened senses, navigating the darkness that cloaked the city at night. A distant siren echoed through the narrow alleyways as Matt Murdock, the blind lawyer turned vigilante, honed in on a cry for help. A group of thugs had cornered a terrified shopkeeper, demanding protection money. Daredevil, clad in his iconic red suit, dropped down from the shadows, surprising the criminals. The leaders smirked, confident in their numbers. The air crackled with tension as Daredevil prepared for action. With a swift, acrobatic grace, Daredevil incapacitated the thugs one by one, using his finely tuned senses to anticipate their every move. His billy club swung through the air, a crimson blur, disarming his adversaries with precision. The shopkeeper, wide-eyed with gratitude, watched as justice unfolded before him. As the last thug crumpled to the ground, defeated and demoralized, Daredevil stood victorious, a beacon of hope in the darkness. With a nod to the grateful shopkeeper, he vanished into the night, leaving the criminals to contemplate the vigilante who fearlessly guarded Hell's Kitchen.